Live from the happiest place in the Lone Star State, welcome back to the Talking Mickey Project. From trivia and trip reports to unboxings and interviews, TMP is your home for Disney fans of all abilities. Now, it's your host, Emma. And there she is.
Everyone.
And there she is.
Can everyone hear me on the other side of your screen?
Can you hear us on the other side? Hopefully you can. And hopefully you're not on that other side. You're just on the other side of the screen.
Yeah.
Can I say thank you to everybody for the prayers?
Yeah.
Can I do that? Okay. Everybody, I'm Emma's dad, in case anybody couldn't tell. That's me. I had a really bad migraine yesterday, so thank you very much for coming back tonight. And for the prayers, we had lots of prayers on Facebook, and I really appreciate that because it went away. And I'm doing better today and excited to be here. So this is an unusual day for us to be here on a Sunday night, but we appreciate that. And we also appreciate your special guest.
Yeah.
So you want to tell everybody who your special guest is and we can bring him in?
Everyone, tonight special guest is Mr. Dean Wright from TheLivePlace.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Bibbidi bobbidi.
Yeah.
And there he is.
Nice to be here.
There he is. Yes, there he is. All right. Well, thank you for being here. Let's see who's joined us already because we got a few folks. Unreal Jelly. I think I know who that is.
My cousin.
That's Emma's cousin. That is Sawyer. That's awesome.
Sawyer.
And Catherine is here.
Hey, Catherine.
Good to see Catherine again. Hey, there's Kevin. All right.
Hey,
I was just texting him.
Baby.
Thank you for following up and for checking on me. I appreciate that. And Mike is here.
Yeah.
And John is here. We miss John. And Bridget is here. We were just talking about you, Bridget, and your travel planning skills. And Sarah is here. And Miss Iris is here.
Yeah.
And I think we got Catherine, right? Well, we'll say hi to Catherine again.
Yeah.
Hey, and look who it is, Mike Hirshheimer. He's here as well.
Whoa. Earlier, Mike.
That's right. Huh? All righty. Well, I think we've been keeping Mr. Dean long enough. So we have a bunch of questions for you, if that's okay.
That's great. And thank you, first off, Emma, for asking me to be on. It's an honor. And I'll tell you, the fact that you've had really amazing guests like Lou Mangello and Defunct Land and other great people, Mouse Talk, I saw you had on. It's an honor to be here, and thank you for asking me.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It is our honor, right?
Yeah.
That's right, because Mr. Dean knows a ton of live streamers.
Like Mr. Josh from Resort TV 1.
That's right, Mr. Josh. His interview is going to be on next Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be cool. We recorded it recently, and it'll be on next Saturday. That is, I guess, your 50th anniversary show, since we're not there.
Yeah.
So we'll really talk about stuff and talk with Josh from Resort TV 1 for that, I guess.
My old topic, we might be going to see Skillet next Friday.
Oh, goodness, yes.
Okay,
Emma's favorite band is Skillet, so we're planning to go, or
Skillet.
She's planning to go see Skillet.
I've heard of that.
It's a too loud
rock band.
Yeah, a too loud for me Christian rock band.
Yes. I know Isaac Nail in the community really likes Skillet.
Oh, you know him. He's always commenting online. I see him.
Yeah.
And Patrick is here too.
Yeah.
And Jonathan is here. All right. Well, we have 15 questions, including Emma's infamous which would you choose questions at the end.
Yeah.
So those are the 5 fun ones. The rest of them are fun too. But so are you ready for number 1?
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready, Mr. Dean?
I am ready. Shoot away.
All right. Here we go.
Hello.
There you go.
What is the TheLivePlace and where did the idea come from?
You know, I figured you would ask me, and this answer is probably the longest one I'll give, but I'll tell you that you interviewed Lou Mangello. Lou Mangello is a friend of mine, and I connected with him many years ago, and I used to watch him live stream, and I thought it was amazing. But what really happened was my brother told me, he said, have you ever seen Resort TV 1? and I hadn't, but I had been listening to their music and I just didn't know it. And so I watched them, and then I made a comment, and Josh answered my comment, and I was so blown away by it. I just fell in love with live streaming. So I thought, man, how could I be a part of live streaming in a bigger way? And I thought, well, I thought maybe I'll make a website and a place where people can list their family-friendly live streamers like you are, Emma. And here I am 3.5 years later, and LivePlace has been a lot of fun for me, and that's kind of how the idea started.
Oh. I see Mr. North like we're really good.
You see who?
Mr. North. Remember Sir Willow?
Oh, Sir Willow is on. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good. So yeah, Lou was doing live streaming a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I think he's probably the first person we saw do it. And he's got this whole community that he calls the box people, I guess.
Yeah.
And we still catch him, I guess, pretty often.
Yeah.
And he does various things, but he's been so successful with it. And I think it's just become so much easier. Yeah. When Emma interviewed him, I know he talked about the fact that he sat in his basement that first time and thought it was going to be like 30 minutes, and it was like 3.5 hours. So he had so much fun, and I think that's what you've learned, huh? It's great to interact with people. Okay, I see that. But you need to ask your questions. Remember, I keep telling you, quit looking at the chat.
It's hard not to.
It is. Okay, if I keep the questions cover in the chat, you won't be able to read it, though.
Well, you can see them on your phone.
Yes, I will see them on my phone. You ready for number 2?
Yeah.
All right, here's number 2.
What did you like most about operating the LivePlace?
Oh, that's a good question. So maybe I'll say it this way. Like when you guys contacted me and said, hey, we would like to be listed on the LivePlace, that's actually the most rewarding moment for me, because it just feels like we're a community, and you know, we connect with each other that way. And so I would have never known you guys, and I would have never been on your show if I hadn't started the LivePlace. So just this making friends
Pretty
and
cool.
interacting.
And some of the people that who told us about Mr. Dean, I think it's Joey's World, right?
Yeah.
It was Joey and Lisa, I believe. And then we also heard, I believe, about him from Walt and Melissa with Mouse Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was the people that you've worked with before who had such good, great feelings about what you've been doing to share it. And the fact that it's all family friendly stuff, because there's so much out there that you don't want to deal with.
Yeah. The first sites, like I go looking for live streams, if I didn't have any context to it, it was always kind of, bad or not what I wanted. And this is we've grown to be quite a community, and you guys are an important part of it. So
we appreciate that very much. Just the opportunity, right?
Oh,
what?
This is a little of a question. It's not on the question on the screen.
This is an unofficial question.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the benefit of featuring channels on your page on YouTube?
What is the what?
Limited.
Limited?
Yeah. How many channels can you go?
Is there a limit to the number of channels you can list?
No, I can do as many as, there's no limit, but I would say, so just so you know the numbers, are you going to ask me the numbers later so that I don't blow that question? Or
I don't think so. I don't think we have one about the total numbers.
Okay, so there's 177 channels that are in my database. Of those, there's about 100 that live stream regularly every week. And there's about 111 shows. And so the limit is, my son helps me. So he does data entry, and there's a lot of data entry. In fact, when he does them every month, he's up till, he just prefers to do it late. So he'll be up till 3, 4 in the morning doing it. But there's no limit, and I do want to grow it, and I'll figure out how to do all the entries.
The limit is the time you have to devote, I guess.
That's correct. Yeah. It's just the time.
All right. You ready for number 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are we on number 3?
We are on number 3.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
You're in rare form tonight. Good job.
Yeah.
All right.
Why do you think that live streaming has become so popular?
Popular. That's right.
I think so. I still think live streaming is barely just starting. I think that there's so much that we haven't even thought of. Where is it going to go? What are people going to do with live streaming to make it more creative? I mean, Resort TV One is, I'm sure, the most popular Disney live streamers in the world. I've never seen anyone match their numbers. I think that it's so popular because it allows us to connect. So if you watch a TV show, you just watch somebody and you're done. If you watch a live streamer, you get to put something in the chat like your friends here, and then you respond to it. So I think that's the reason.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. And it's one of those things that you think, well, it's so popular now, it can't possibly grow. But I used to think that years ago with podcasts.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of different podcasts.
Yeah.
You can find one in pretty much any little niche, right? So yeah, hopefully it will. And I think the technology's made it easier. When we started, can I tell a story about the beginning? Emma's been doing it for a little over a year. And when we started, we were using I can't remember the name of the software, but what was it?
Was it Omicron?
I can't remember.
No, not Omicron.
Yeah. Anyway,
it was a different company.
It was one where you had to basically build the components and put it on. And then it was just getting to be really rough because I would have to do all the questions and type up slides and do all that for her trivia. And then we found StreamYard. So that's what we use. And it's just so much simpler to where it makes it more fun to do the live streams.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Remember how hard it was just to record it. You know, you do Skype, but then how do you record it? You got to get another software, and it was a pain.
So it makes it easier, especially for, when you have a full-time job and Emma's learning. Emma set everything up tonight. She was ready to go. Nice. She's learned over time how to do it, and she beat me to the punch. She got it all ready for this evening. I'm proud of her. That's awesome.
Good job.
All right. You ready for number 4?
Well,
what?
I do have a request for you.
A request?
Yeah.
What's that? In the middle of your question? So, okay.
I'm ready.
Can you tell your son to check out my channel, please?
I will. I will.
I would like to know what his opinion on my channel is.
Okay.
His name is Jordan. I will have him check it out.
Thank you.
It's always selling, huh? Always selling.
I like it. That's awesome.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Nice,
all right.
Paul.
Well, here you go. I think this is actually relevant to what you just said.
Wait a minute. I also learning earlier when Daddy was talking, when my dad was talking about StreamYard, I was gonna say what it has some good jingles in there.
So what has them?
Good jingles.
Jingles. Oh, StreamYard. Yeah, it has some funny things part of it, huh? That makes her laugh.
The speaker.
The testing the speaker song.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. Let's get back to the questions. This question is related to what you just asked in a way. So here you go. Remember?
What advice do you have for live streamers who want to grow their channel and share their interests with others?
There you go.
That's a good question. Well, it's a great question because I organized the TheLivePlace. My live streams aren't like exploding. So my answer is, I guess, what I would say is the ones that I see do the best are the ones that do it regularly. So if you're consistent, then people will know that they can keep coming back. And then just to be yourself, and then to have your own niche or your own kind of specific thing. What makes you unique from others? As long as you enjoy it, that's what makes it the most fun. So I think all of those things really help.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep. One of the things we've tried to do too, is advice from others, is to try to be regular about it so that people will remember. and come back, right? And it also is good for you to develop a habit and responsibility to do and meet your commitments, right?
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of learning through this for Emma too, and for me. All righty. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Emma's mom reminded me what we were using first was OBS.
Yeah, I use OBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Number 5.
Apart from Disney, what other topics are the most popular on the LivePlace?
Yeah, for sure number 2 is cruising. So and that was really cool because I've wanted to grow other categories. When I would try to go to people and I'd say, "Do you want to be a part of the LivePlace?" They're like, "Who are you?" But the cruising community came to me, and there was this people like Rayleigh Creative Travel and Griswold Family Vacation, Sherry Awesome Sunsets, and a whole bunch of them. They already had a community that I did not know about. I already knew Sherry because she's a Disney/cruising person. And she came to me and said, we got this whole community, and introduced me to them. And all of a sudden we had 20 in the beginning new cruising channels. And then that grew a little bit from there. So cruising is second. And then from there, nothing is big, but there's some RV and there's sports. And then there's a lot of people are interested in movies. So, yeah.
So there's a lot. I know because when we've looked at the website originally, there's a drop down. So basically you can pick what category you're looking for, and then you'll find schedules and things. So it's a really great resource if you're wanting to watch stuff. And we probably watch YouTube, well, almost entirely, right?
Yeah.
Because there's always something you can find that you're interested in.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, especially on the weekends, is live streams.
Yeah.
Yep.
All righty. Are you ready for number 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do people find active live streams? Also, how do people find scheduled live streams like mine?
Yes.
Someday I hope the answer is the LivePlace. Like the whole world will come to the LivePlace to find live streams. But the answer for now, besides the LivePlace, is if you go to YouTube and you search for a subject like Disney World, then there's a filter choice, and in there you can click on live, and then you'll find only live streams. That's the way I find a lot of live streams. And in fact, I'll just mention this. I'm about to start a new kind of show for me, which is I want to do a regular show and I want to focus on live streaming. I'm going to do a thing called Who's Live Streaming. And during the live stream, and you might have been there for one of them, we go and look for people to kind of check out. And if we think they're family friendly and we think they're safe, we'll raid them. And we did that. We did that about a month ago, and we found that channel Fun Fiero, and we all went over there, and it was a lot of fun because they were fairly small, and all of a sudden they had a bunch of people to deal with, but they were great, and now they're a part of the LivePlace. So that's what I'm going to do.
Was one that we jumped on that was they were speaking in Italian. That one was fun. I didn't know what they were saying, but it was great just to see. This community is worldwide. Obviously, it's not just the U.S. Huh?
Yeah.
That's cool. By the way, that Italian one was kind of interesting, and I didn't know how it would go, but the guy did reach out to me afterwards, and he thanked me for us coming over. So that was kind of cool.
That is cool. That is cool. All righty. You ready for number 7?
Yeah.
All right.
The Disney fan community is a wonderful group of people. What do you think makes Disney fans different among live streamers?
That is a great question. And one of the things I like to always say is I heard a study done many years ago, and they tried to find what are the most common qualities of a family that stays together. And it was crazy because they were the things you would expect, like they spend a lot of time together, they go to church. And one of them was, and I kid you not, in the top 5, they like Disney World. There's something about Disney World that attracts people that I think are family focused, obviously, because, it's for the whole family. And so I think Disney fans, I didn't expect that there would be 100 lives, well, more than 100 and some live streamers at my site that were all Disney focused. I didn't see that one coming. But look at the friendships that I know you've made, and I see some of the people in your chat, and just I've made so many great friendships, and so it's really the greatest community. I can't say enough about them.
You agree?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for number 8?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
I know that you are a Disney fan too. When did you become a Disney fan?
Well, I know a little bit about Emma now, so I know when she went for the first time, and she was young. I didn't get there until I was 14. I'll let you decide if you want to tell when you went the first time, but I went when I was 14, and we went to Disneyland, and I remember the moment where I became a Disney fan for life. We had the ABCDE tickets. And at the end of the day, we had 3 extra E tickets, which was the best one. And my mom and dad said, "Where do you 3 kids want to go for your last ride?" And we said, no doubt, we wanted to go on Pirates of the Caribbean again. And so they let us run to the ride by ourselves and go on it. And it was, oh my goodness, that was the moment for me. And I became a Disney fan. How about you?
How about you? Well, when you went the first time. What's your first memory? Do you have a first memory? Uh-oh. Are we stumping you?
I asked a tough one.
Yeah, the first time she went, she was 4. But you said you remembered that trip.
Oh, Mickey's Toontown Fair.
You remember Mickey's Toontown Fair?
Yeah.
Nice.
The Barnstormer and Fairware.
The Barnstormer? That was probably your first roller coaster.
Wait, did we even roll that?
Oh, yeah. Well, not the first trip, no. But after that, we did. First trip was pretty much Winnie the Pooh and not much else. I think we did the safari because we went one day to Animal Kingdom, but everything else was magic.
What about Haunted Mansion?
I don't know that we would have done that. Your mother will remember and put it in the chat, but I do not remember that one.
I have another question for Emma.
There you go.
How many Mickey ears do you have?
I'm looking at 3, 4, 5.
This one is for Fiesta.
Yeah, you can show them. They're right there.
This is for Fiesta.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Here in San Antonio.
That's right. And what else you got? You got Figment.
Hello to Mr. Ron Schneider.
To Mr. Ron Schneider. That's right.
Nice.
Rebecca Green Gardner.
And you have the other ones there.
Yeah.
Those
the blue ones that Mom rode.
Yep, there's the blue ones.
Oh, those are nice.
And then you have
Mom.
You have the
Wait.
That way. You had it right. You got it right.
There's 2 bows.
Yeah, there's 2 bows.
Why?
Because it's decorative.
Okay.
And okay. And you have the Haunted Mansion ones behind you. You haven't worn those yet. Those are for next month.
Can you paint them though?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
So you don't have a ton, huh? But you're getting more now because she has reasons to wear them.
I like the ones she's wearing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, those we got, huh? Those are kind of cool.
Nice. Yeah.
All righty.
That's when doing it for my Haunted Mansion month.
Yeah, she wants to do a Haunted Mansion month next month. So we have several people that we're going to be interviewing, as well as her Haunted Mansion trivia that month. And one of the big scores, I think, well, 2 of them were Kevin Riley, who's a friend, right? A friend of a friend that we met.
Yeah.
And he has an Instagram page called Haunted Mansion Dead and Breakfast.
Yeah.
And he does some different products and stuff. And then also Jeff Baham, who's the founder of DoomBuggies.com.
Okay.
It was .net, though. I think that went by mine, right?
Wow, it's probably all the same website.
Oh.
If you go to HauntedMansion.com, it goes there too.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time.
Wow.
So that'll be kind of fun because he's got all the history on Haunted Mansion.
Nice.
Anyway. All righty. Where were we?
We were on
we're number 8. So I think we're on number 9 now. You ready? All right. Number 9.
Think of baby.
Okay.
What is your earliest memory of watching a Disney movie or TV show?
Okay, so I love this question because I should say I probably became a Disney fan then. When I was about 6, I want to say, my parents brought us kids to the first movie we ever saw, which was Mary Poppins. We went to a drive-in theater. So imagine that's the first movie I ever saw, and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was so magical, and I wondered if I got home if I could draw things on the sidewalk and then I could jump in them, because I wanted to do that too. And so 1966 is roughly around when I saw Mary Poppins, and that was my first movie ever.
I think that's one of my favorite live actions from Disney of all time, huh? You don't need to read that. I'm doing this. What's your favorite? Or what's your first memory of a Disney movie? Do I have to guess?
I'm not going to
ask Mr. Dean. Maybe he can guess because we know about how old Emma is. So, what is the Disney movie you think she might have seen the most number of times?
Yeah, I know that
most people
in a theater. Okay, so I actually don't know. I don't think I know how old you are, but I know that people's favorite tends to be one of the first ones that they see. So, what can I ask this? Is it a Pixar?
No, I think it's a little bit before Pixar.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Beauty and the Beast.
No, what you're close. That's my mom's favorite.
That's her mom's favorite.
Oh,
before Princess and the Frog came out, though.
Yeah, before Princess and the Frog came out. That's right.
Okay.
But you want to tell him?
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch. Sure, yeah.
That was around. She was probably 4 or 5 when that was out, and we went to the what was it called? The at the Polynesian, the luau.
Yeah.
And how many times did you see it in the theaters?
13.
She's not an only child or anything.
All right, you're gonna have to forgive me, Emma. I have never seen Lilo and Stitch. I'm gonna watch it though because you recommended it.
It was cute.
Yeah, and then it's all Disney Plus. Probably all the sequels are too.
I think it's one of the biggest missed opportunities for a themed roller coaster ever.
Oh, sure.
The song Haunted. The song Hawaiian Roller Coaster in there would have been awesome. That would have been awesome.
But nice. Anyway. I've been on the Stitch Great Escape, but.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I remember that.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Kind of scary.
No, I'm talking about the seat thing.
The seat thing.
Remember how the gray thing fell on you?
Yeah.
Yep.
And the thing was clipping on my.
It was touching your shoulder.
It was clipping hard on my shoulder the whole time.
And smelled like chili dogs. That was kind of.
Well, apparently there is a rumor that Disney is redoing that thing again, but with Wreck-It Ralph.
Really?
Oh, I have not heard that.
That's a rumor?
Huh.
Okay, could be.
I think it was on Mr. Walt and Mr. Weber's live stream.
Maybe they had it. Maybe they've heard that too. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right. Well, we are almost.
I remember they were in Tomorrowland. Sorry.
We're almost to the last 5. We're on number 10.
Sorry.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here's number 10.
Okay. What is your earliest memory of visiting a Disney theme park, and what one was it?
So I mentioned that my first time was in 1974, and it was to Disneyland. We drove all the way to California to go, and I live in Minnesota, by the way.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, so it was a big vacation. But as far as like maybe to give you a different answer, my first time to Disney World was in 1986, I want to say. And what blew me away was Epcot, and I'm an Epcot guy. I know that Epcot maybe doesn't have as many rides as Magic Kingdom and everything, but I love the experience. And back then there was a ride called Horizons, and there was a ride called World of Motion, And those rides were my all-time favorites. And
Yeah.
so those are good
awesome.
memories. Yeah.
Fun thing about World of Motion, the filming is still there, but Test Track is in it now.
That's right. And I love
Test
Test
Track's in
Track.
it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
That
I
was pretty
prefer
cool.
the new one than the old one, because the old one can scare me. Because the wild thing.
Oh, she didn't like the original Test Track
that's why I was crying, remember?
because the queue was
yeah.
so loud with the construction, testing, banging, whatever.
Oh yeah.
All that
Yeah.
stuff.
I think
Yeah.
that must have caused my misophonia.
I don't think that caused your misophonia. No. I think that was just one thing that probably bothered you.
Oh, the thing went dark.
Yeah. Well, the computer just went into dark mode and it freaked her out. Okay, we're good. The sun just set, I guess. All right, let's go to number 11.
Mine is, though?
What's yours?
Another person with the Magic Kingdom. And my earliest memory would be Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
And it would be meeting Chef Donald and Chef Goofy at Mickey at the
Contemporary. That's right.
Oh, nice.
The first thing we did after we checked in was went to Chef Mickey's.
Yeah.
So that probably would be your first
And
time.
my Tinkerbell outfit. It probably doesn't fit me anymore.
Well, I would hope not. It was for a 4-year-old. All right. Let's go to number 11. All right. These are the 5 fun which would you choose questions.
Oh, boy.
All right.
If you could have a year's supply of any Disney park snack, what would it be?
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's a tough one. I don't snack a lot. I'll tell you that. I eat meals. The one that comes to my mind, let me see, would a snack be, would that be a churro? Would a churro fit in there?
Yeah.
I think so.
I love churros. I'll choose that.
There you go. What would yours be?
The zebra dome.
The what?
The zebra dome.
Oh, zebra domes.
Oh yeah, I've heard about those.
Okay, so yeah, I think you can get those in Animal Kingdom, but at Animal Kingdom Lodge too, right?
Yeah.
At Port Orleans.
Did they still do that though? Did they still make them?
I think so. I think Mr. Dean was saying they have them at Port Orleans.
I heard that once, yeah.
Okay, well there you go. They still make them. Those are good. Yeah. All righty. You ready for number 12?
Yeah.
All right.
If you could live in any Disney Resort hotel, including a brand new one coming soon.
Including the brand new one coming soon. Which one is it?
Star Wars one?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Ooh.
Which one would it be?
So if I was younger, I might say the Star Wars one, but I'll say Polynesian. I love Ohana. I love the atmosphere there. I've never stayed there. I have stayed at Contemporary like you guys have, but Poly would be it.
They recently reopened the monorail area.
Yes. The new entrance is open now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so where you can actually go get off at the station and all.
But the walkway is not, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know about that one. We've stayed there 2 times.
No, I'm talking about the outside, the walkway outside for the area.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah, if it may still be.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite? Look at that. She transitioned automatically into think mode.
Yeah.
So which one would it be?
I would have to go with the original idea that Disney was going to make the Tower into a hotel.
Oh, if you could, you could just dream up your own hotel at We the Tower Terra Hotel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one person can join us.
Okay. Well, that would be. I'd have to stay on the ground floor. You could stay at the top.
Yeah.
All right. Number 13. I think we're at number 13. Speaking of Tower of Terror. All right.
If you could build any Disney attraction in your backyard, which one would it be?
So like a current one that already exists, right?
Or it could be
or in the era.
Could be any extinct one too.
I'm gonna pick. Okay, so even though I said Horizons is my all-time favorite ride, I would because of my age, I'll pick my current favorite, which is Living with the Land. And the reason is I like the fact that it's relaxing and it's airy and it changes. It goes from the darker parts to the big what do you call that room with all the plants and everything? And
that's right.
So the greenhouse.
The greenhouse. Thank you.
There you go.
Living with the Land. That's the one.
That's a cool one.
Working with the land.
Oh my goodness! Here we go. You're gonna sing the song now?
Yeah.
Copyright infringement. You better be careful. Oh my goodness!
Put that in the choreographer. That's a very good group.
Yeah.
So kitchen cabaret.
For kitchen, veggie. You never saw veggie fruit.
No, like in the video.
You've seen? Oh, she's seen everything on video. Yeah, I think that's one of my favorites too. It's relaxing, and you get free cucumbers.
If you're willing to get booted out for life.
If you're willing to be banned from the park for life.
Yeah, no crack talking on the
park. We watched Mouse Talk this morning in their live stream, and we're talking about the time that we did the behind the scenes tour there on Emma's birthday, and one of the cast members wrote "Happy Birthday, Emma" in the sand in one of the parts. Ahead of the time they got us there, which was really cute.
Oh, that's really nice.
There's some awesome cast members.
I like your mom's answer, by the way. People Mover is definitely my second favorite ride.
Yeah.
And it was closed for almost a year.
Yeah, it was closed for a long time.
Yeah.
Kevin Riley says Jungle Cruise is his favorite.
Yeah, that's great. I love that ride.
Oh yeah, and we're talking. Michael says Emma at the top floor. Okay, who ordered the water balloons? Yeah, that would be Emma throwing water balloons. And Ms. Bridget says Living with the Land. She loves it also.
Nice.
There you go. All right. Well, we are
travel agent person.
Ms. Bridget is our friend and our Disney travel planner.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. All right. So you ready for number 14? We're almost done.
Oh wait, the present I could put in my backyard will take a quiet method.
Oh.
It probably could give both the original and the Christmas overlay.
So you want a haunted mansion that has both the original and the Christmas overlay?
Yeah, Paul Frees to do the Christmas one.
And Paul Frees to do the Christmas. Well, that would be hard to have that happen, but
I can.
You can contact your friend Mark Silverman, and maybe he can do Paul Frees's voice for you. Oh goodness! All right, you ready? Let's move on to number 14.
If you could only visit one Disney theme park in the future, which one would it be?
Well,
I'm sorry.
Well, you probably know what I'll say, and it's Epcot. I would, like my brother and I joke that, like on my last trip, I was there 4 days, and every day I was in Epcot, at least part of the day. So I just feel good in Epcot. That's my favorite park. And now I want to go, and you probably know this, Emma's Harmonious is starting soon, and I really want to see Harmonious.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to top Illuminations.
I know
we've not seen the current one, Epcot Forever, except online. She wanted them to keep the globe.
But they were going to use it in Epcot Forever.
But they did not.
In the concept.
Oh, here's the rabbit trail. Here we go. Oh my goodness! But yeah,
I could go Epcot quite easily.
That's okay. But yeah, so we were talking about Illuminations, right? And we were there for the 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they did that tag at the end for the 30th. It was so loud, I thought it was going to knock us down. I mean, you could feel it in your chest. It was just the best fireworks I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And in Magic Kingdom, we were talking about this last night, was Wishes was our favorite. Mm. What's your favorite parade? Celebrate a dream come true.
Nice.
Okay. All right. I didn't want you to sing the whole song.
I know what. Maybe can we wait that song?
Yeah, it's not on the CDs, but yeah. So Emma's got some definite faves, that's for sure.
Nice.
All righty. Well, here is the last question. It's a big question. It's a question that may put you on the spot, but it's something probably every Disney fan has thought about. So are you ready? What?
The Disney park I would visit is to make it in Hollywood Studio like MGM Studio.
Oh, as MGM.
No, I put
Slash.
Flash.
Like when it was MGM? When it
just
was
both?
Disney MGM?
When they used to do the old tours and stuff, and when they
Oh,
used
yeah.
to
Oh,
do
wow.
family
Really?
events. I think one of the movies, I think it was some kind of mermaid, I think it was a mermaid something, and part of the movie was filmed in the New York area where you go for
Oh, the Bette Midler
temple.
movie. Yeah. I do remember that they filmed that there. Yeah, that and the lights, right?
Yeah.
For Osborne Family Lights. That was cool. All right.
The Harmonic Orchestra.
The what orchestra?
The
what?
The rock.
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, she liked it when they did the music.
I love that.
All right, are we back now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to play the what do you call the push thing, yeah, and the 2 hours later thing in a second if you keep on going. All right, well, I had this big build up to this question, and you just went all over and pushed it out of the way. So here is the big question. Are you ready? Okay.
If you could ask Mr. Walt Disney one question right now, what would you ask him?
Oh, wow. You're right. That kind of is a big question. Okay, hopefully this is a good answer. I would like him to see what Walt Disney World has become. And I would like to ask him, is this what you wanted it to become? Is this what you thought it would become? Are you disappointed, or are you happy? Are you surprised? If he went on Rise of the Resistance, would he be amazed, or would he be, well, this wasn't what I had in mind? I mean, he had such a mind for the future, and I'm sure that Epcot was going to be so much more than it was. At least he planned for it to be. So I think he was such a visionary. I'd like to know, how did things turn out, and if he was happy with it.
There you go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So, like, just kind of look around, tell me what you think, right?
Yeah.
What about his brother Roy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's been gone for a while now too. If I saw Roy, I would thank him. I would thank him for not letting Walt Disney World die, because he really made it happen.
That's absolutely true. I've thought that a lot. When she did a trivia episode of about Magic Kingdom, and we called it Roy's Magic Kingdom, because a lot of people call Disneyland Walt's Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I think it was. I mean, it may not have been a lot of his ideas, because he was maybe more the practical person, but it wouldn't happen without him. That's for sure.
That's right. Yep. I talked to a Disney expert. If you've ever heard of Chad Emerson, he wrote Project X, and he's a big Disney guy. He's on their shows, and he thinks Roy was so underappreciated for how much he did, and the fact that Walt passed on early, and that he had to either make it happen or not. And so, yeah.
And come out of retirement to do it, because he was planning to slow down, and that wasn't exactly what he got out of it.
Right.
There was a related to what you were saying about asking Walt. I was watching a thing today, and I can't think of who it was. It was a person who was a movie critic years ago, but he was interviewing Diane Disney Miller, and he asked her he asked her two questions that stuck with me. One of them was, did Walt ever come home? Did your dad ever come home and talk about, what he was doing, or what he would change, or anything else? And she said he would talk about what he was working on, but he never talked about what he had already completed. He said he always was looking forward. He never wanted to look backwards and deal with that, which I thought was really interesting. Yeah. And the other one was, he asked her if she and her sister and her mom were at the opening of Disneyland. And she said no. She said her dad told him that he didn't want them there, because it was going to be hard enough and rough enough to deal with, I guess, because he knew the state of the park. With all that going on. He wanted them to come when it was more ready.
Black Sunday.
So that was really interesting. Yeah, because I would have
is.
thought, oh, he would have been excited to have him there, but he was focused on what he had to focus on.
Yeah, yeah. So true. And that day was so tough with the temperature and the number of people that scalped tickets and
Oh goodness. Yeah. That was really cool. But yeah.
Brian's here.
Oh yeah. Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure. That's right.
Brian.
Hey everybody. And Sir Willow says, oh, Mike and Sir Willow says, hey Brian also. Yeah, that's always to me is I'm really curious. And we saw the film that Ron Schneider did of the further adventures of Walt's Frozen Head. And it kind of delves into that. What would Walt think now?
Does it?
And it was really interesting because he played Walt's Frozen Head under the Magic Kingdom. And they thought him for, I think it's 72 hours every year.
Oh, wow.
And they would ask him questions and they would give him presentations of what's going on and what do you want to do? What are your decisions? And his overriding thing was, get me out of here. I want to see the park. And I tell you what, Ron did such an amazing job.
Yeah.
It didn't take long for you to believe that this is who you were hearing from. He actually looked like him pretty much too.
Yeah.
I mean,
really?
I know they had the makeup and lighting, right?
Oh yeah, they did. But I think that's one of the most interesting questions to me, is especially with Epcot, right? I'm a fan of Epcot too.
Yeah.
It's not exactly what he meant, but would he say, "Hey, look, you did what you could do, and it's pretty cool," or not? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, well, those were all your formal questions. Did you have any other questions, or maybe Mr. Dean has any other questions for you?
If I could ask Walt one thing, I will ask him where. Can I have a hug? I'll ask Roy too.
You would
do a group hug.
Well, you would want to ask Walt and Roy for a hug. Okay.
That's nice. I have a question. The next time you go to Disney, Emma, what are you the most excited to see? And is there anything that you haven't been on yet that you'll plan on going on? Yeah.
Fun fact, we actually had a...
Go ahead. No, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
We actually had a indoor exit. And my dog found out where the break room is for the cast member.
Yeah, you got to slow down a little bit. That way you can do it.
Sorry.
No, we got on toward the end of the day, and we got into the vehicles, and they said, "Oh, we had a power failure. We need to walk you off."
Oh.
And we laughed and cut up, and it was so fun because we didn't expect that to happen. And they walked us through a couple of the other loading rooms and into the back room where the break room was. And she got the biggest kick because I looked in the room and I said, "Look," I said, "What was it? The Destroyer has a microwave." And the cast members were so nice and so apologetic, and they're like, "Just come back, we'll get you on." And that was our only day in the park, so it was too late for us to go back.
So you were on the vehicle or whatever.
Yeah.
We were ready to go, and
oh my word!
They said, "Oh, we've had a power failure. We need to get everybody, exited." And I'm like, "Oh no!" But we laughed about it. It was fun. It was exciting.
And I actually learned how it happened. Apparently, somehow lightning hit the building.
Lightning hit the building?
Yeah, the lightning.
Wow.
Okay. Oh well, I don't know if it was that day, but yeah, you're saying maybe that would have affected it later on. Yeah.
Okay.
But what else? Are there other things you haven't ridden that you would want to ride?
Oh, the Light Magnet 100 times in a row.
Oh, that probably not. Probably can't do that.
I know.
Haunted Mansion 100 times in a row?
Well,
yeah, I don't think so. Oh my goodness. So last time we went to each park. Well, we went to Magic Kingdom twice.
Yeah.
And we went to the other parks, with the exception, we didn't go to Epcot, but went the other two one day apiece, right? I think that was it.
Yeah.
So this time we'll have more time to do more days, which will be fun. So.
Do you guys like, do you like PhilharMagic?
I do.
Yeah.
Do you?
A
little bit.
A little bit.
Fun fact about Mickey PhilharMagic. Before that was the Mickey Mouse Review with originally was at Tokyo Disneyland. And before that was the Legend of the Lion King.
Really?
Yeah.
In the same theater, huh?
Yep.
I never knew that. Huh.
when Emma's mom and I went for the first time in '97, it was Legend of the Lion King, because I remember seeing that show.
Okay.
But yeah, that was pretty cool. Well,
Nice.
do you want to? You've never shown this on screen. Do you want to show Mr. Dean what you got one day when we went to Magic Kingdom, up there on the shelf? Your medal.
Oh.
I didn't know Disney did this, but if you contact them ahead of time, they have. No.
Oh.
Just the medal, babe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right there by the front of the shelf. Yeah, I don't think you need to worry about that. Okay. Come on, it's okay. Come on back.
Oh, good.
Yes, the medal.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, it's something called Honor Your Heroes, and you can do it through guest relations.
Huh.
And
wow,
we got her and one of her friends.
Huh.
And you picked it up at guest relations. I don't know if you can see it real well. And it says, what does it say on it? Celebrate success, determination, commitment, and dedication. And on the other side, I'll flip it over. It says, where dreams come true, if you can dream it, you can do it.
Really?
That was what quote?
The castle on the background.
I love that quote. Wow. That's really nice.
But it came in a little, like with a certificate that was framed and some other stuff. But it's available to anybody who wants to write in. And it's something you have to purchase. But if you... Anyway, you have to write in and basically through their website order it. But the cast member behind the counter that brought out the two for Emma and her friend Junior, for what they had done for fundraising for Fiesta Especial here in San Antonio in 2019.
Right now.
Right, but we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Anyway, they raised a whole lot of money for nonprofits. So we wanted to surprise them with something. And the cast member hadn't seen them before. So it must be pretty rare.
Huh.
So if you've got somebody you want to honor, there's an opportunity to do it through that.
That's cool.
And it's a really special kind of thing. I mean, the cast members were tearing up like we were.
Wow. That's really neat. No, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
They're talking about Disney one, right?
Yes, it's at, where were you? It was at Disney World in Town Hall.
Disney World?
Town Hall.
I thought that Disney. it was at Disney World, not Disneyland.
It was at Disney World in Magic Kingdom. Cool, Emma on the medal. Yeah. So, you have any other questions?
What do you think of the new Mickey Mouse short?
The new Mickey Mouse, what?
Shorts.
Shorts.
A new one.
You like the style of the new shorts and that kind of thing?
I haven't seen it. Where do you? I'm going to sound very naive, but where do you watch that? On the Disney Plus channel?
We've seen some there, and then they have the theater in Hollywood Studios that shows some.
Oh, I have not seen them. I'm missing out on that too.
So, what do you think of him? He's in the style of the Runaway Railway, of the character in Runaway Railway.
Okay.
So it's very, very different than the one I grew up with.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess the one you grew up with too.
It's in the style of Stephanie and Remy, apparently.
Okay.
Of what?
Stimpy
and Remy. No, Ren and Stimpy.
Oh.
Yeah. People say he's in the style of Ren and Stimpy.
My apologies for future commenters later on in the video.
Oh. Emma's mom was saying, what was Dean saying about Philhar Magic?
Oh, sorry.
He's asking if we like it. Yeah. What were you thinking about that one?
I was just thinking that I've always loved it. It's kind of the ride people don't put in their top 5 or whatever, but it's done so well, and the 3D effects in there are amazing. So I just wondering if you liked it.
Oh.
I think it's neat. The big surprise at the end is always fun.
Yeah.
Right, with Donald.
Yeah. Cool. I got a question. When you guys go, are you planning on trying to get on the new Ratatouille ride?
Do you want to see Ratatouille? Emma's mom says she does. She plans to.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it.
Actually have came to the French version though. Only a few England.
She's saying there's a lot of the dialogue is in French, but it's kind of mixed up with English as well.
Yeah.
You could probably get the gist of it, right?
Yeah.
But you want to see it, I would think, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's cool because it's a trackless dark ride, and then they said that the scenery, the sets, the practical stuff, and the 3D is good. I said the only thing we've never been to Paris, but we've seen the video enough that it lets out at that restaurant, and when they show it here, it's like I keep looking for that restaurant. It's like, boy, wouldn't that be nice?
Maybe they could have done that.
Maybe they'll do that later. Yeah. I don't know if they could, but that would be cool.
It might be more expensive with the budget they had.
Oh, look, Sir Willow says it's a very cool ride. Been on the version in Paris. It's easy to understand in English as well. One of my favorites there. Well, there you go. That's a good endorsement. You need to check it out then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We usually go when we went to Disneyland in 2019. We used the Max Pass and the DAS, the Disability Access Service thing, for the first time over there, and it worked out really well. And I think the new
Lightning
Lane Genie thing, that combined, I think, with the DAS is probably going to work okay as well still. So some of those, we're not sure how they work with the virtual queue that they're supposed to have for Remy.
Yeah, I don't know.
But usually that helps because the crowds and the noise and everything else, it helps Emma when we can kind of go do other things and go back in the wait time that everybody else has. So.
Plus, it's going to get very crowded now, and probably when we get there.
Yeah, it's not been very crowded recently, but it's probably going to be very crowded starting later this week, I would think.
For the 50th, yeah.
Yeah, I would think so. I would love to be there, but there are people talking about why they probably wouldn't want to be, just from a practical standpoint.
Yeah.
John says, Dean, nice posters behind you. Where did you get those?
I got them all on Etsy, and just type in Epcot posters, and there's a whole bunch of them. I've only got, well, you can see there's the 4 bigger ones, and then there's that other wall, and I got some of the smaller ones, but I'm not close enough to appreciate it, but they're beautiful posters.
Yeah, and
I like the wallpaper with the gut.
Oh, and you have the one kind of on the angle I can see on the side wall of the opening of Epcot.
Yes.
That was the 21st century being. Yeah, that's a beautiful one.
If you, just so you know, if you go to Etsy, you'll find it's just one seller of this, I think. And if you buy even just one poster, he'll send you that opening one for free, or at least he used to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and these ones are like 13-ish a piece, 13, I think. So they're not that expensive. Yeah.
I've got 4 in my office. Yeah. They're smaller. But I have the Horizons, and I have Spaceship Earth. I have Communicore, and one other. Oh, Imagination.
Good choice.
Imagination. Yeah.
Very good.
And they add a lot of color. The office I've got at work is just plain white. And they'd add so much color. It's great to have. And I thought about it a few months ago, and I was like, because we were going back after all the COVID stuff. And I was like, it'll be businesslike. And I thought about it after doing the show with Emma for a while. It's like, you know what? If this makes me happy, I'm putting it up.
Absolutely.
And I've gotten more compliments on it. He said, oh, this is really cool. This is really colorful. And
yeah,
it brightens my day because I put it where I can see them. I'm not worried about everybody else.
Yeah.
What?
Can you show him the video of my 1-year anniversary?
The 1-year anniversary video? I don't know. I can ask him if he's seen it. Yeah. I don't think I have it loaded on here, though. I don't know. Let me look real fast. Do you have another question while I'm doing that?
I do like the wallpaper behind you, along with the bird on there, the bright behind you. On your
the wallpaper?
Yeah. Mostly when I was very little, I got the third house in Tennessee.
Oh, it reminds you of the first house we lived in Tennessee?
Yeah,
oh, really?
Had hummingbirds and birdhouses.
Oh, you did? Yes, your room had hummingbirds and birdhouses and all that. So it reminds you. That's cool. I didn't think about that, Emma.
This is the one room in my house that we haven't remodeled since we've been here. We've been here for 22 years. And this is my office. And I've just kept it as every other room. We've torn down the wallpaper and painted and so forth. But I've kept that for now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what was a original movie you guys to keep?
Yeah.
That's the design that you decided to keep. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Very cool.
I'm going to see if I can get the video to load. It's kind of long, so it may not let me. But Emma did we did a 1-year anniversary video for Emma. When was that?
I feel that was
About a month or two ago.
Yeah.
And Sir Willow was the person we interviewed that night.
Oh.
He's also a Skillet fan.
He's also a Skillet fan. Yes, he is. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I am going for rabbit hole, everyone.
Rabbit trails?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. So what can we do to help support? How about this question? What can we do to help support LivePlace better?
Oh, thank you.
Or to be more active in helping?
Well, it's so far, what you're doing is great. I mean, just that you would even mention it on your show, like, and having me on tonight just means a lot to me. If you ever meet other live streamers that aren't on the LivePlace and you think they're family friendly and a good fit, definitely let them know about it. We would be glad to have them on. The best live stream to put on the site is the one that's a regular weekly show like yours is. That's the easiest way for us to maintain it. When people come on and they say, well, I'll do it here and there, it's really hard to keep up with that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there someday. I see Sir Willow saying, I definitely want to know more about the LivePlace and possibly join up. Please do. So, Sir Willow, please send an email to dean@theliveplace.com. That would be the best way to contact me. And would love to have you on. That'd be great. Thank you for asking me that.
Well, one of the things I just thought of when you're talking was Emma has a website. And is there maybe like a logo design or something that can say it's like find me on or find my schedule on something like that on LivePlace that people can put on their own website maybe?
Yeah. You mean like a logo and a link, or?
Yeah, like a banner or something that can point, say, I participate in, or I'm on the schedule at LivePlace, or find my schedule at, or something like that.
That's something I should tackle. I haven't really, like, I've got obviously a logo and an image and the link, but I've never really, like what you're talking about is when people are prepared to just have you bring it in through like a code, like the code, I think.
It could be, or it could just be an image, I think, that would, that we could put together. I can maybe put one together for Emma and show you. But just the idea of saying, hey, look, here's a little banner, like a banner ad type thing, that would say, find my live streaming schedule at, and then it would point back to the website.
That's a great idea. I should work on that, so I answer it better when you ask that question.
It was just an idea.
That's a great idea. No, I like it, and of course I can provide a logo and of course the link. But there's code, that code you can bring in and
that I don't know how to do, but that would make sense. That would be cool too.
Don't we have to click the mail button in order for the video to pop up?
We would. I'm just a little concerned that it's the wrong video, but I think it's the right video. I just don't know because it's hard to tell unless you play the video, and we are live right now. So I think what we probably ought to do is skip it, but we can link it in the other one. Look at the face. Oh my goodness.
Well, I would like to watch it, Emma, and so I will look for it. It's your 1-year anniversary video.
You want me to try?
Yeah.
Okay, I will try. Let's see. I hope this is the right one. Let me do this first. Let's move us to where we're going to be over in the side.
Yeah, we did it with Mr. Guerrero.
I hope this is the right video. Let's see.
Welcome to Emma's anniversary celebration. Congratulations, Emma.
Congratulations, Emma, on 1 year.
Congratulations.
Go, Nunu, go. Hi, Emma. Just wanting to congratulate you on 1 year on YouTube. You're doing a great job.
Doing a great job, Emma. We enjoy the program.
Love you, Grandma.
And Grandpa. Be good.
Hi, Emma. Happy first anniversary. Happy birthday. with Twitch, Facebook, with all your making projects. I love you. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, Emma. You're the queen of Disneyland. I think you're the best.
Hey Emma, it's Bridget.
And Chris.
And we just wanted to wish you happy 1 year of Talking Mickey Project. We are so blessed that you allowed us to be guests on your show this year. And
we feel truly honored.
Yes, we feel truly honored that you asked us to be a part of this project that you're working on. We have seen you grow so much this year in so many ways. So we just wanted to say thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of the project. We love you.
You're doing a great job, Emma. We love you.
Hi, Emma. Happy YouTube birthday. And thanks for all the great interviews with theme park experts and fans like me. And here's to many more.
Oh, Emma, it is so good to see you. I just wanted to say, wait a second. What's that smell? It's you. Ooh, tell me, Em, are you eating pizza? 'Cause you smell like pizza. Or maybe you smell this cheesy good all the time. Well, Em, your dad is so proud of you. You are celebrating your first birthday on YouTube. Congratulations! You did it. It wasn't easy, but it's nothing you couldn't handle. And you know why? Because of everybody in the world, there is nobody, and I mean nobody, doing a better job of being you than you. You are so good at it. And your dad is so proud of you. And so am I. I love your smile, and that's a fact. The way you walk, the way you act. I love the way you love me back. It's all of that plus you. Wonderful you. And M, baby, it's you. Keep up the good work of being you, and happy YouTube birthday. Mwah.
What's up, Emma? Hope you're doing good. This is Seth Morrison, guitarist from the band Skillet. Listen, I hear that you're going to be celebrating your first year as a YouTuber soon. I don't know what the specific date is, but wanted to just tell you congratulations. I'm sure you were great at it, and just wanted to congratulate you on your 1 year celebration. I see that you are a huge Disney and Skillet fan, so thank you for being such a big Skillet fan. Love hearing that. Glad that you love the music. Yeah, Disney, amazing. I'm curious if you're a Marvel fan. Because, you know, Disney owns Marvel. I love Marvel. I love superhero movies. But yeah, I see that your YouTube channel is Talking Mickey Project. And I hope it's going awesome for you. That's so cool. I'm glad you're doing something that you love and you enjoy and that you're passionate about. So just wanted to congratulate you. Happy 1 year. And hopefully we see you out there on the road soon. Bye, Emma.
He's asleep. Can you believe it? Just when you need him. Anyway, I wanted to tell you congratulations for a full year on YouTube. You and your dad are doing a wonderful thing for the world, on top of which hosting a terrific podcast. Your questions were wonderful. You were wonderful. The whole experience was just one of my favorites. And I wish you all the luck in the world, darling. We're all very proud of you. Happy anniversary.
Wow.
That was that was not the final version.
It was good. Wow. You mean there's a better version?
There's a version with music and an intro by her friend Patrick, who has a YouTube channel called Jedi Magic and More, and
Go check it out, guys.
he did an amazing intro. It was almost like going live to Saturday Night Live. He did an amazing job. So the one I grabbed, unfortunately, was a version I got that we were putting together before we got Patrick's video. So I apologize for that. But it is out there.
Yeah.
It's only about 4 or 5 minutes. It's definitely worth watching. And
it's also on my channel. My dad has already put it on there.
And the other thing was the one that's out there with the interview with Sir Willow, because it plays at the end of Sir Willow's interview, has us on the side, so you can see her jump out of her chair when Seth from Skillet came on. She had a fit. So that was pretty amazing. But yeah, so she's done a great job, and we're proud of her. But it's the fact, I think, that people that are out there that have been doing this for a lot longer have been welcoming and very kind, just like you have, and it means a lot to us and our family. This is something that keeps us going through rough times, especially like everybody has dealt with over the last year or two.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for everything you've done to help us and encourage us as well. It means a lot.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, and so good that you have persevered and done all this, and you've made so many friends, Emma, and it's just awesome what you're doing. So thank you for letting me be a part of it. I really appreciate it.
All righty. Do you have anything else you want to say, or you just want to wrap it up? Huh?
There's a little quick note. I saw Michael put coffee rubber.
Oh, yes.
I think he's confused.
No, he was making a joke about Bear being, who is that, Fozzie's brother? Bear in a Big Blue House.
Oh, speaking of Fozzie, have I seen the Muppet Card Mansion movie that's coming out soon on Disney Plus?
Yeah, the Muppets Haunted Mansion special's coming out. I think it's on the 8th or so.
Very
Something
nice.
like that.
Yeah.
So, all righty. Well, are you ready to wrap it up?
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to say thank you very much to everybody for watching, and especially you, Mr. Dean, for being here tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're going to plug two things real quick.
Yeah.
All right. And that is Wednesday night, Emma is part of a program called Fiesta Especial for Fiesta San Antonio. And this is the thing that she raised money for a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And she's raising money for an organization called Disability SA, as well as her FACT Institute, which is a program she goes to. And then Wednesday night, we're revealing, there's a tradition in San Antonio where people make, it's sort of like pins, but they're medals, like Fiesta medals. They look more like military medals, but they're designed for each organization or each person in a royal court. And Emma's going to be part of the Fiesta Especial Royal Court. So she has a medal, and there's a big deal about revealing what the designs are. So Wednesday night is Emma's special live stream to reveal the design of her Fiesta medal. As you can kind of see a little bit of it back there, kind of fuzzy. So that'll be Wednesday night at 7. And then next Saturday night is your interview we're going to play with Josh Nelson, right?
Yeah.
One of the co-founders of Resort TV 1.
Yeah.
So while we can't be there for
The 50th.
the 50th, we'll have the interview with Josh, right? I'm sure he'll be there live streaming on the 2nd, because that's the night. It'll be the 2nd, not the 1st. And that'll be the thing, right?
Yeah.
So
awesome.
You have to wrap it up now.
Oh, one more thing before we wrap up. Apparently, the three Colorado.
The three Caballeros. What?
From the Tokyo Mickey Mouse Review our product were actually reprogrammed and set up several weeks ago.
Yes.
For the ending of the three
Caballeros
Colorado tour at the Mexico Pavilion in Epcot.
What about it? They were just refurbished? All of that was for, okay.
Yeah.
She wanted to get that news break out though. All righty. Well, how do we say goodnight?
Thank you, Mr. Right, for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you everybody else for watching.
Yeah. And thank you to all who also support me and Mr. Dean Right for the white play.
And if they would
like the like button.
That's right.
And share it.
And share it. It can help Emma reach her 1,000 subscribers she's trying to get to by the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
So we can live stream on the YouTube app, but we'll find a way one way or the other.
Yeah.
And it is time now for the outro. So you say, we will see you.
Night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Give you.
Cheese!